Everyone, it is Dr. Ranfelt. A couple notes here. First of all, I'm starting these videos today. I don't know that I'll do them daily, but I will do them quite a few times a week to talk about a book that I'm reading with some clients, and I want to make sure I introduce it to all the clients so you can join in with us. I'm going to do this once this book is finished. We'll do another one. I think the mental aspect and the is just as important as the physical aspect of getting healthier. And so I think a good way to address that is to do some good motivational books and also talk about that and help change you mentally and emotionally to keep those healthy changes you do long term. So I'm going to talk about that in just a second. But the first thing I wanted to talk about, Facebook Live last night. So we did it on a page called @buildingtheperfectyou.com, or not .com, but @buildingtheperfectyou on Facebook. It's just a separate page, and a lot of people had trouble finding us. So this weekend, I'm going to do it again because it didn't even record, so I don't know what we did wrong, but we'll get it figured out. But this weekend, I'm going to do it again. I just haven't figured out the time yet, and I'm going to do it on my personal Facebook page. It's under Jason Lee Ranfelt, and the profile picture is a picture of me and Teddy, and I'm in a red t-shirt. So if you see that, that's the right one. Just friend me, and I will go ahead and accept that, and then you'll get notified when I do the Facebook Live. I think it went really well. The information I gave, I think it went really well, and so I'm looking forward to doing one this weekend and getting that whole concept figured out, because I think it's going to be a great way to communicate with you guys. But I also think it's going to be great if there's other people that have questions or friends of yours that have questions. I would love to get those answered on there and get them answered right away. So it allows me to answer a lot more questions and take a lot more questions at one time rather than just singly in emails and messages. So now that we got that out of the way, again, I'll send you an email on that when I go for time. But friend me, Jason Lee Ranfelt, and then you'll be notified. So the book, I'm going to turn the camera around if I can. Actually, I'll just put it up this way. This is the book, The Happiness Project. I have read it before, but it's been a while. It is a phenomenal book, and when I chose it, it was with no intention of this in mind, but the cool thing is it starts with January, and chapter 1 is January, and then it goes through different topics and things to do throughout the year. So good news is, since we were starting the new year, it really kind of worked out well with choosing that book. So the Happiness Project is all based on the author's name. She is Gretchen Rubin, and it talks about her changing her career and things like that, but the way she gets into the mindset of trying to find out what makes people really happy, what different things do that, and how to create a happy mindset, which I think is really the overall lead of the book. And she also has a blog out called The Happiness Project as well. So the first chapter talks about creating room in your brain for positive thinking and creativity. And the way to do that is, she talks about it, is to declutter your life. And by doing that, we're talking about decluttering your desk, decluttering your closets, decluttering the junk drawers we all have in our kitchen, the countertops when you come in the door in your kitchen, all of those things. And I think the biggest thing, if you think back and can think back to an area in your life when it is out of control and it is not organized or put in place, that is when we don't feel like we have control of our life. And when we don't have control of our life, here's what it allows. It allows negativity in. It also allows for negative actions, such as eating crappy food, because that's what's there. We don't have any conscious thought of eating crappy food. We just grab what's there and what sounds good. And we don't put conscious thought of, really, should I be eating this in the thought process at all. We typically drink sugary drinks and we crave carbohydrates, and that's just a body's reaction to craving calories. And of course, sugar and caffeine are both drugs. And in moderation, they're actually really, honestly, pretty good. There's some health benefits, but in overkill, it's horrible. It turns into fat and also messes with our body's glucose and Krebs cycle, and also messes with insulin in the body, and we see insulin spikes and glucose spikes. So that being said, one of the ways to clear our mind to that is to start clear stuff out. If you haven't touched something in 3 to 6 months, And it is something that you would normally, you think, touch on a regular basis. Either start using it if you think you will, or get rid of it. Donate it, get rid of it, sell it on Mercari, sell it on Facebook, whatever you're going to do, but get rid of it. Chances are, I know what I do is I put it away and can never find it. And I ended up buying it again. And then by the time I find the other one, it's too late. And now I've got two of them. So if you're not using it, get rid of it, donate it or sell it and start fresh. But I want us all to have a goal of decluttering our life. That means keeping the car clean. That means cleaning up our workspace before we go to bed. Even if it's making stacks of things to start the next day so we have a clean area to start with, basically a clean canvas to start with for the day. And I want you to think about your day as a clean canvas. That was explained to me one time and it really hit home and made sense. Is if you think of your day as a clean canvas and it starts out with nothing on it, think about how much room you have to make that day into something, to make a better you every day, to improve you and your life and the lives around you. If you have a canvas that is full of stuff before the day even starts, then how much chance do you have to change and to influence those around you? You don't really have change because you have no room to move. So think of every day as a clean canvas. And if we think about that before we go to bed and we shut our office doors or go home for the day, in my case, I'm working at home. So for me, it's got to literally be shut my door or I'll be in there all night. So clean those desk spaces, clean those countertops, have the rest of the family do the same because it's not just you that will benefit from it. It's all of those around you as well. So chapter 1, read it. Again, this is the book. I encourage you to read it with us. I'll be taking a chapter at a time and talking about it a few times a week and adding ideas to it. Journaling is another really good way to do that. I'm a huge to-do list person. So if there's a bunch of stuff you want to get cleaned out and get ready to go and get rid of, then guess what? We have a 3-day weekend coming up. So that is a perfect time to spend a little bit of time each day cleaning stuff out and get rid of stuff. So, and if you take it to Goodwill Salvation Army, here's the good news with it. The money goes to a wonderful cause. So it will help them in their programs. And they all need that right now with what's going on in the world. So read that book, read chapter 1, and I will check in with you probably later today or tomorrow to let you know when the Facebook Live is going to be. And I will be doing that every week for sure from now on. So friend me, Jason Lee Ranfelt. Again, it's a picture of myself and Teddy. And we will get that rolling this weekend. I'll talk to you soon. I hope everyone has a great day. And remember, a better you every single day makes a better world around us. Have a great day. Bye.